What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Episode number 96 for the year. I'm your host, three-time World Series of Poker bracelet winner Dutch Boyd, chilling out in Las Vegas, Nevada, coming to you live on this Thursday, October 6th. And any big news today? Michelle's not with us. She's usually at the show's news desk. Not really too much news today.
There's a hurricane.
This just in: if you're in eastern Florida and you're not leaving, you're gonna die, and your kids are gonna die, and your friends are gonna die. Get out of eastern Florida. I don't understand why anybody would tempt fate. We're staying. We're gonna ride it out. Get out of eastern Florida, you guys. What else is going on? Trump was here in Nevada.
Is it Nevada or Nevada?
I guess it's Nevada. Let everybody know here in Nevada that we've been mispronouncing our own state wrong. That was a pretty funny little soundbite. Not too much else going on in the world. See if there's any poker news. I don't believe there is. Yeah, pretty much just all of eastern Florida is about to get hit with a hurricane of historic proportions. That's pretty much the only thing in the news today. Not really a big news day. Florida is about to undergo a little facelift. Get out of Florida, you guys. How's everyone doing? We got Unreal in the stream. Malcolm 122097 chilling out with us. Great to see you guys. We took a night off last night. I took a night off last night to chill out with Michelle. It was pretty nice. We just binge watched Skin Wars, hung out on the couch, ate some cheesecake. That was a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Now we're back to normal. I'm going to be playing the Wing Classic this weekend. The main event starts, I think, tomorrow. And I'm not sure if I'm going to play tomorrow. It depends on how late I go tonight. I might just play on Saturday. I'm not sure. I'll make up my mind at about 10:30 in the morning. But tonight we're playing on wsop.com. It's the WSOP grind, guys. Playing the 2K guaranteed right here. 14,172. Old J-Chack next to us. We got Vintage ATL, who had a really good weekend this on Sunday. He took down 2 tournaments, including that $30 tournament that we ended up getting 6th in. He also took down the $30 6 max. So nice job, Vintage ATL. A couple of other Bonafish regs. And this is the $30 rebind add-on. You can see we got Phoenix and Johnny P chilling out with us. This one just started about an hour ago, 8 out of 23, not too shabby of a start. Ashton Kutcher's going to have another baby. Nice job. Nice job, Ashton. Got Turbo Burn chilling out. Great to see you, man. Good to see you, Scoobs, Pocket Protractor, JPB. Great to see you guys. How you doing, Plasmatron? All right, so we're starting back up in a minute. Actually, 12 seconds here in the 30. I guess we'll make this 30 guaranteed our feature tournament. Yeah, definitely my thoughts go out to anybody who's still in Florida deciding that they're going to battle a storm. Reminds me that that old was it a Hemingway novel where the guy I think there was an old Hemingway novel called a little short story, something about the pearl, where guy gets stranded on a deserted island with a slave, I think, and they end up like hugging a tree to like weather out a hurricane. Does that sound familiar to everybody? Anybody? Polarized, great to see you, man. No, she's not with us tonight. She's in the same room. She's chilling out. Maverick BP chilling out with us. Good to see you, Mav. We got Sleeping Guy. What's up, Dutch? Hope you have a good run today, bro. I do too, man. I do too. On Tuesday, I guess, was the last time we streamed. I wasn't really feeling it. I was so over poker that day, and I just kept on getting big pairs cracked. The aces cracked. To the jacks cracked. It was just frustrating. Sometimes just poker just goes to shit. Well, Jack 8 suited, making the fold under the gun. But I can't complain. We've made 2 final tables in the last 9 tournaments. So how can I really complain? But it's pretty easy to forget. It's pretty easy to forget that small victories and get bogged down in the right now. Poker brings out negativity for sure. It's easy to get burnt out. So sorry if I got a little burnt out on Tuesday, you guys. I'll try to be a little more positive today. Good to see you, Vice Chick. And Nadix Nart. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Nad Exon Art. Nad by Nart. How are you saying your name there? Nad Exon Art. Got your goodies in the mail today. Good to hear. The goodies is talking about those fist bump patches, you guys. If you subscribe to the channel, you know. Hopefully you've already gotten yours. Yeah, I'll make the fold here with a 5-7 off. No annies to compete for. 7 high. You can have that one, Phoenix. Got some notes on Phoenix. Let's just see a flop here with King Jack off. I can make a decent argument for raising here, but I think it's fine also just to call. Congratulations, Polarize. Wow, where did that year go? So, Polarize and his wife are celebrating their first year anniversary. Well done. Well done. I took the over. glad to hear that that you're celebrating your anniversary today, Polarize. That's pretty cool. Congratulations. Tell your wife hi for us, and happy for you too. Let's make the call here with 8-6. No, the fold with 8-6. We're making the call with Ace-10. Hello. You want to say hi to everybody? No? We got Josh Brown 40 just subscribing to the stream. Josh Brown, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that sub. Welcome to the crew. So I'll tell you what, Josh. Besides, we got actually some cool stuff for you for subscribing. Besides the emoticons and let me see if I got this. We had that alert. Yeah, we had that alert up. Besides the emoticons, besides the sub badge, besides the subscriber chat only sections that you now get to chill out with us, you're a full-fledged member of the crew. What else do you get? A couple of fist bump patches and a digital download link to my book, Poker Tilt. So thanks so much, man, for supporting the stream and the channel. I really appreciate it, Josh. Guys, can we get some fist bumps for Josh Brown? If there's anything I can do for you, Josh, hit me up. Jack 4 off, making the fold.
Yeah, his name is Josh Brown. I didn't log in on time to.
Josh Brown 40.
Josh Brown 40. Okay.
40. Xmod is going to go and send you the welcome email with some links to get some stuff.
Just Josh Brown 40.
Yep.
Okay.
Good to see you, Bruce Cohen.
Sent. Hopefully correct.
Ugh. That happened. I kind of miss Michelle on the stream, you guys. I gotta say, it's a little bit more lively when she's on. Definitely keeps it from being quiet. Always feels wrong to fold. Looking down at 8-2 of clubs, it still feels wrong to fold. It's like, okay, getting 5-1, we've got suited nothings. It still feels like I should, pop it in and see a flop. There's no ante though, and I feel like it just kind of induces J-Jack to squeeze. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the right move is to see a flop there. We would have ended up with a straight. I don't think we get there though. Maybe though. I don't know. Okay, Sleepy Possum making the open limp. I still hate it. Even without antes, I still hate those open limps. I think we'll go ahead and make the call here on Jack 10. Jack 10 suited on the button. Shorty Lambert, I would say, yeah. If you're super early in an MTT and the effective stacks are huge, sometimes those stacks will be 150, 200 big blinds deep. I think that there's an argument to be made to make it even more than 3x. Make it 4x and try to build the pot even more. Sure. I mean, yeah, the whole idea of tapering is starting with a higher multiple than than you end up with when you finally make it to like the final table in the end game. I think starting at 4x kind of allows you to start tapering a little earlier. Usually I just stick with 3x and I don't start tapering until those antes kick in. But I think, especially if you're in a live MTT situation where the stacks are super deep, then yeah, that sounds fine to me. Starting at like 25.50, especially if you're like in an MTT where it starts at like 25.25, where the small blind is the same as the big blind, then I think it makes even more sense to 4x it instead of 3xing it. And if you're going to 4x it, though, I don't think that you should make a distinction between the hands at the top of your range and the hands at the bottom of your range. I really feel I'm a big believer in the idea that your raise amounts pre-flop should be consistent across the board. That when you're opening, you should be opening the same amount. So if you're going to be opening 4x with with ace king or pocket queens, you should probably also be 4xing it with pocket threes. Poker Mindset Coach, it's great to see you. I've been missing you, man. It's great to have you here. 2 people. I think I'm going to just go ahead and check. Yeah, just check fold here with the 8-9. Yeah, we got a gut shot straight. It's not gonna really get us too far here. Okay, we're going for 700. The 2.5x plus the open limp seems about right. Interesting. Now what do we do? I feel like we can go ahead and fire out into 2 opponents here with ace queen. It's pretty much the same hand as if we had pocket fives. And Mad Rudy, open shoving. Open shoving with the set. J-Check says, okay, I'll make the call with the flush draw here.
Hey, do you know where that cheese
Okay, making the fold here with queen 3. Hackahan, good to see you. Says, good luck tomorrow at the win. I almost had a job there when they opened. I guess we'll have to watch Exmo stream some tourneys this week. Exmo might do some streaming. She's been talking about it for a while.
Well, talking ain't doing.
Talking ain't
Saying
doing.
ain't doing.
That's right. Talking ain't doing. I'd watch her. This 3K is looking pretty good. We've already had 10 players who decided to exit without that add-on. It's a third of the field. Dan, that sounds like a nightmare. That sounds like a nightmare. So you were chilling out in New Mexico with car trouble for a full week, and then a month in Arkansas helping your stepdaughter get through the death of her father. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But hopefully you had a good time hanging out with your stepdaughter. Hopefully some good came out of it. All right. I never know how to play these. King Jack offsuit against two opponents. Out of position. Never sure if I'm supposed to just fire out a bet or just to check call or check raise. RT Kabuto, good to see you. It's going to be a fold. Get you all in. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Also, guys, one of our previous subs, Billy Eister, was in the hospital earlier this week for some sort of like a heart infection. But Flatty says he's out, so our thoughts go with him. Looked like he was gonna die. It looked like we were gonna have one of the crew dead this week. In the hospital with an infection that spread to his heart, and it wasn't looking good for Billy Eister. Yeah, we just fought a pretty good hand here. Let's try to get some more in here. Hopefully Johnny P actually has a bigger pocket pair. Nope. Maybe that would have been a good spot for a slow play. But I really felt like Johnny P had some sort of overpair. I really felt like if he, even if he didn't have an overpair and he had over cards, I felt like he was going to stick with us. But no, it turns out Johnny P probably had something like pocket fours or pocket fives. And maybe the slow play would have gotten us another bet on the turn. Maybe he would have gone all three bullets. Pocket aces, you guys. Let's see if we can't start the count back up. Okay, we get one call. How about you, Lambanelli? We get 2 calls. That's kind of what we're looking for. King 2-3 is a pretty good flop for pocket aces. Let's go and fire out a half pot here. Hope that Johnny P comes along. There we go. Got Johnny P raising. Min raising. Lambanelli making the call. It's kind of scary. Not really sure whether we're supposed to raise here or just call and put some more pressure in on the turn. Let's try that. Let's try making the call here. I kind of feel like Johnny P. Will he fire out a bet with King Queen, King Jack? I think he will. Nope. Let's go for 3/4 bet here. So we get to increase our aces cracked meter by 1. It's now at 1. So I'll do that as soon as the delay hits. King Koopa, man, you gotta get out of Florida. You gotta get out of Florida. Didn't you see? Haven't you been watching the news? You guys are going to. You guys are gonna get hit hard. Anybody who's like chilling out in eastern Florida right now, West Palm Beach, hanging out, riding through the storm, you're gonna die. I heard that the officers are going around telling people that it's a mandatory evacuation. Anybody who says they're not leaving, they're just handing them a Sharpie and saying write your social security number on your arm so we can identify you. That's what they're telling people. It looks pretty bad, man. I mean, if you're anywhere around Eastern Florida, I'd really advise you to stop watching the stream right now and get the hell out. Like, get in your car and just start driving quick. Poker Fun says sister and brother-in-law just evacuated their Charleston home. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. 800 feet from the ocean, they're gonna probably get hit pretty hard, right? Hopefully not as hard as that doesn't sound quite right. I was gonna say hopefully not as hard as Florida gets hit, but I don't want Florida to get hit either. Gosh, it looks pretty bad, man. My thoughts definitely go out to your family too, RT Kabuto. Oh man, it's pretty sad. "11-foot storm surge possible. Hurricane Matthew." I'm tracking the storm and looking at this live blog. Outer bands lashing Florida. Very dangerous Category 4 storm. Say it's the strongest we've seen since Hurricane Katrina. Wow. Got some pictures of some transformers blowing. A couple people are thinking that Hurricane Matthew could actually hit Florida twice. And Hurricane Nicole, if you guys have been watching the satellite pictures, I was wondering about that. I was asking Michelle. I was like, "Well, what's that? Is that like another hurricane?" Sure enough, it is.
It is?
Yeah,
What?
Hurricane Nicole. So
No
there's Hurricane
way.
Nicole and there's Hurricane Matthew.
No way.
Yep.
Did they see it? Did they see the wind? Do you want me to show you? It's
Yeah. Give me the link. I'll pop it on the stream.
to the wind.
It's crazy.
It's windytv.com. That's all.
WindyTV.com.
You can see the wind. There's also a storm in Washington. My niece is getting ready for. It's not a big. I mean, it's a big storm. They might lose power, but
That's a pretty good turn for us.
oh, it's Nicole right there, right behind it.
Yep. Let's go 3/4. Fire Dinks, just subscribe with Twitch Prime. Hey, Fire Dinks, thank you so much. Really appreciate you throwing that Prime sub our way. You're gonna get some cool stuff. You're getting the same stuff that any other sub would get. The digital download link to my book,
I feel like Fire
and
been in for a while.
he has. He's been with us for a while. Let's go ahead and make the call here with King 8. Ah, gosh, brutal. Nice hand there, Leona. Slow playing the set, and why not? Why not? That could have been much worse. Could have been much worse, guys. Leona could have actually had more than the 3,600 that she started with. Making the fold. Yeah, thanks Fire Danks for the sub. I really appreciate it, man. And guys, if you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime, which means you get all sorts of really cool swag and a free sub every month that you can throw to any of the streamers that you want. I would definitely appreciate it if you throw it my way. We got a couple of things for you. Fire Danks, I think that you've subbed before, so you probably already got your fist bump patches, but you can get a couple more if you want. I'm fine with sending more out. I'm gonna make the raise here with Ace Jack off. Yeah, really appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for supporting the stream. All right, Ronit, checking. Let's go ahead and fire out the same amount. I think we just get through. Nope. Ronit, sticking around. Four of diamonds shouldn't change anything. Value better Ace Jack. Bah. Nice hand. Sooner Chris Poker, good to see you, man. Yeah, I've been running okay. I have 2 final tables this week. I went up to Canada for a little bit. That didn't really go that well. Yeah, Fire Danks.
Do you want some food?
Yeah. Is it ready?
I can bring it to you.
Michelle just cooked up some linguine Alfredo. Stoked. Ferrari Doctor, Money Miser, great to see you guys. How are you doing, Ferrari? Little pocket eights under the gun. Under the gun, one person sitting out. I'm pretty sure it's a raise. Wow, look at T-Fight. You know what? He's such a spewer. I'm going to go ahead and make the call here, just because I think that there's a decent chance that we're ahead. And sometimes I think that there's a decent chance that we're just dominating them. So let's see it. So we are ahead. Can we dodge and weave? No, doesn't look like we're going to. So that's it for the 2K. Let's get over to the 3K. This is a more important tournament. Let me take a look at this, yeah, boy, Casey.
Do you want pepper? Don't pepper?
Yeah, I would take some. Guys, I'm probably gonna put the mute button on here while I eat a little bit. Rick the Hat, great to see you. So hey, yeah, boy, K's, I'd be happy to. One of our friends here on the stream. Thank you, Michelle. One of our friends here on the stream, him and his buddy has started a new clothing line, and let me take a look at it. So it's called sickpoker.com. That's a pretty good brand, man. Sick Poker. They also have tables. So they're doing poker tables as well. Very cool. Let me take a look at the poker gear here. So right now it looks like the main thing that you're selling is this Hold'em Matrix table, which looks pretty good. I'll go ahead and make the raise here. I'm kind of wondering if my personal preference is not to have that little racetrack around the table. Also, not the biggest fan of that little divot where the dealer would be, but I mean, it looks really good. It looks like it's a pretty nice table that I think anyone would be happy to have in their home. So yeah, when you have some shirts and stuff, definitely would love to take a look at them and give them a little shout out on the stream. Let's fire out half pot here with our Jack 10 of hearts. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't know what it's talking about there, Hack a Hand. I don't know, that recent subs doesn't actually work. I don't know where that came from. Gosh, I love sitting here with pocket aces in the big blind. That's just great. Love for QT Ninja to actually wake up with something huge. And guys, after this hand, I'm gonna mute it.
You know, I think it would have been better if I just made it with Parmesan instead of that trio cheese.
Not that great of a flop for us, guys. It's the kind of flop that's going to kill our action. Immoral Deity firing out 480. Fire out a little check raise action here. Immoral Deity making the call. It's kind of a good thing. The 4 of clubs isn't a good thing, though. Now he actually has some outs if he's got 1 club in his hand. And if he had 2 clubs, we're just dead, and we're going to have to reset our aces cracktometer. It also kills our action. That King of Diamonds should be good. I believe it should be good. Gonna go ahead and go for value. I'm not gonna love it if he shoves, but I'm not folding either. He's thinking about it. Kind of think that if he's thinking this long, he's probably looking at like queens or jacks. All right, we can increase our aces cracked meter. That's great. Good news, guys. I'm going to shut down the audio for a little bit while I eat. Actually, I'm going to just take out the webcam too. Be right back after I'm finished with dinner. I'll still be in the chat though. We are gonna like take over the poker world. Okay, guys, so I'm still eating. But this is what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I thought that like this part right here is a racetrack. So a lot of times people will make that out of like wood. The reason I don't like that is because then when you get dealt your cards and you're looking at it, a lot of times it's really actually kind of hard to pick up the edges of the cards off the wood. You end up kind of struggling. I mean, usually when people are making a racetrack like that, the idea is you put your drink there, so you don't put your drink on the felt, which I don't think is a very good idea anyway, because then the drink spills on the felt. And in this table, it looks like this. By the way, this is one of the sick poker tables that yeah boy Casey builds with his friend. With this one, it looks like they have these drink things that come out. I thought that's another reason I don't really like them is because it's pretty rare for the felt to actually line up perfectly like that. It looks like it lines up pretty good right there, and it also looks like maybe that's leather, like a cushioned leather, instead of like a hard substance. But if I saw the picture right, it looked like they had maybe drink coasters that came out from the sides. It looks like a nice table, by the way, yeah, boy, Casey. I'm not trying to criticize the table at all. And guys, speaking of like 11-handed tables, I definitely remember when like a hold'em, it can have way more than 9 and 10 people at a table. I've definitely played at hold'em games where we had 11 players. Okay, I'm gonna take that off now. I'm gonna be right back. I'm still eating. I just want to come in and talk about racetracks. But now I think that maybe I'm getting my terms confused. I'll be right back.
Are they gonna evacuate all of Florida? I mean, shit. Looks like that hurricane's gonna hit pretty hard. My God, that is a little hurricane, huh? My God, it's a little Nicole. Jesus Christ. Man, but real estate's gonna crash after that. What is
Okay, guys. Back. So, Queen 10 offsuit and small blind. We're almost on a break. I think we got one more hand. Ace 3 of clubs. And you know what? This isn't such a bad start. Yeah, we had to have a rebuy. I can't remember what put us under the 4,000. It was early on. Let me take a look if I can see it. Looks like it was a oh yeah, Queen 10 versus King 10 on a 10-10-5 board. Yikes! Let's go ahead and make the call here with Ace 3 of clubs. Yeah, Phoenix. Nice squeeze there. Nice squeeze. Getting 2-1. Be done with it. Okay, so we're gonna get the add-on here, and we're coming back with 20,535 chips. Not such a bad start. By the way, big shout out to Ming the Merciless, throwing the host our way. Thank you very much, man. And Carlos Jr. has just subscribed with his Twitch Prime, man. Thank you very much. Bring home the gold, he says. I will try. I will try, Carlos. Great to see you here, and thanks so much for being such an awesome part of the crew. Really appreciate that. Let me take a look here. Anything else I missed in the chat? I don't think so. Have a good night, RT Kabuto, if you're still here.
Oh no, Vice Chick has to go to well, she had a schedule there. Oh man, hopefully they still have a hotel.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're gonna be right back. If you're in Eastern Florida or Eastern South Carolina, time to get out. Time to get out. Be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. Wow, that was a little fuzzy. That was kind of weird. I felt all fuzzy for a second. I don't know why. Thanks again for joining us, guys. If you're new to the stream and you're new to the channel, make sure to click on that follow button. It's right. It's the little heart button, right? I think it's in the upper right. Definitely helps us out. Helps me out. We got Pack a Backer in Florida. You gotta get out, man. GG Donk TV, good to see you. Says, what's up, Dutch?
He's in Florida?
Igor Haas says, hey, Dutch, how are the ladies in Vegas digging the bald look? Every single one of them are loving it. Feels good, feels clean. I'm liking it.
There's a lot of bald men in Vegas, surprisingly.
Bony Fish, good to see you. And thanks. Yeah, that king on the river, that sucked. That sucked. That was Vintage ATL here on our left. He ended up winning that tournament, and he also took down the $30 Six Max earlier that day. So he had a really good Sunday. That was also pretty cool, making a final table with Paul Daywald.
You're just saying that you.
Oh, good to see you though, Bony Fish. Deadpool chilling out in the stream. How you doing, man? 6-4 off, making the fold. Making the fold. And 1440 up top today, guys. Not too shabby. Take a look and see what else is going on. Maybe we can, maybe we should jump into this 1250 or 1500. Just kind of have a backup. What's up, Jay Rigoni? And yes, indeed, back in Vegas. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good to be back home.
God, it's a big hurricane, dude.
We just get through. That's kind of what we're trying to do there when we're making a raise under the gun. So here we got B-Boggs coming in for a min raise. Marissa V making the call. Tom Hammers making the re-raise. Tom Hammers, man, that's a pretty funny username. There's actually a guy within the poker world named Tom Hammers. He's one of the Minnesota players. Comes down to Vegas every couple of weeks. But that's not him. I asked him. I was like, "Hey, are you on WSP.com as Tom Hammers?" And he was like, People keep on asking me that. It's just some other guy who took my name. It's like, yeah, I believe you. Have a good night, Ferrari. Get you all in. I'm glad that you have a good feeling about this one. I've got a good feeling about this one too. Places paid 10. Looks like min cash is going to be 139. Then we make the final table. That'll be a pain in the ass bubble. Let's make sure that we're not. Let's make sure we're not in a position where we're one of the short stacks when we get down to 14 players. Really tempted to make that 3-bet there with our king 10. Now I wish that I would have made the call. 4-1. Just flop the joint. Making the folder was 7-2. Wow. What a run out. See, you're dumb. Turning the nut straight with a flush draw against Angel Face's turned set. Angel Face getting that boat on the end. And that pot actually got pretty big pre-flop, didn't it? How'd that go? You're dumb open limped. Give that bony fish. Open limped under the gun +1 with queen 10 off, and then called for a 6 big blind raise. Keep in mind that's in a situation where Angel Face only had about 7, 8 big blinds behind after he made it 6. So I don't know. I think if I'm Angel Face, I'm probably just making the shove there pre-flop. But I mean, if you're dumb, if you're making that call with queen 10 off suit, you're counting on implied odds. There's no implied odds there where a guy's already put in half of his stack. $65-inch curve. Sounds pretty nice there, bony fish. I want a 65-inch curve. Look at that. That I'm taking a look at some of these pictures of that bony fish. It's pretty awesome.
What is that? For to type a keyboard?
I'm pretty sure it's like a monitor, big
we've
big
seen
monitor.
those, yeah. Those are the things that we seen in the at Best Buy the other day. Like a ground.
Okay, so we got your dumb check raising us. Ace 6-5 off. All right. Maybe he's got ace queen or ace king. Maybe he's got something like ace 6 or ace 5. But I'm not just going to auto give him credit for any of those hands. What a joke. What a joke. So he ends up getting the 3-outer on the turn. Brutal. Well, we'll take those matchups every day. Definitely don't think Yeardom is just giving up if he doesn't hit a 9. I think he's probably making that shove no matter what. I don't think he's check folding after putting in like what, 40% of his stack. It's pretty ugly. Okay, a little 10-7 off, making the fold. Yeah, I guess if this tournament doesn't go deep for us, I think I'm gonna just jump onto some Hearthstone. Philadelphia subbing 10 months in a row. Boom! Really appreciate you being here, man. What's up? It's good to see you there. Still feeling the pain. Still feeling the pain from getting the guy in there with a 3-outer. So we got Marissa V open limping on the button. And then folding to a big blind squeeze. Okay, a little 10-7 of spades. See how this goes. We got Marissa, another open limp. I feel like it's pretty tempting too there, Sergeant Pepper. Sergeant Pepper making it 1,000. I feel like it's pretty tempting. Marissa's saying, no, I won't be pushed around anymore. Now what? Queen Jack 9, pretty wet. Don't donk lead, Marissa. Go ahead and check. Let Sergeant Pepper put the rest of it in. And Bony Fish, you know what? I kind of like the black instead of the the poker playing dogs. I got them though. They're still there. But I'm kind of digging the black. So Sergeant Pepper checking back on that flop and now firing at a third pot. Yeah, if I'm Marissa, my head's exploding too. What do you do? 4-1. I mean, if you had like what could Marissa have there where just check folding? Maybe something something lame like an ace 7. So we got a little vintage ATL, and we got a little Ace 4 offsuit action. Let's go ahead and fire out a raise. A lot of people like limping here. I don't. I like raising. And vintage ATL making the raise himself. Definitely not loving my hand here, but I also don't like folding. Not sure. Let's make the call. See a flop. Okay, 8, 9, 2. Pretty good. We're up against, we're ahead against those king queens and king jacks. We've got the ace of clubs in our hand. I wonder if we can do a little check raise action. Ace of diamonds. Let's go ahead and check again. This could end up hurting us. If vintage ATL has something like an ace 10 or ace jack, then we're going to lose a lot of chips here. So we fired that 3,775. Jack of clubs. Firing out the full amount. Yeah, I don't know, guys. A lot of hands have us beat. But you know what else I think? I think that vintage ATL is a pretty aggro player. I don't think it's... I think that he would be making this move with a lot of different hands. I think that he could easily be putting, a small... I think he could be turning a smaller pair into a bluff. I think that he could be making a bluff with like a king, a king 10 or a queen, even a queen jack. If he's got a smaller ace, then we're chopping. But I mean, best case scenario is we make the call here and we're ahead. We're getting 3-1 to do it. And yeah, I think that we're going to go ahead and make the call here. Hold your breath and hope we're ahead. I just don't see, yeah. He could easily have us beat though. 2 pair or something. Yeah, ace king. Nice value bet there, vintage. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for poker. I'm going to go ahead and shut the stream down and bring back some Hearthstone. No delay. No delay. So if you're just here for the poker, probably be streaming tomorrow. I might not, though, because I might be playing that Win Classic main event tomorrow. It starts at noon. It's a $1,600 event. But there's 2 starting days, and I might just play Saturday. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, I'm gonna get the little Hearthstone grind going. No delay. It's a lot of fun. And if you have any questions or thoughts or anything, it's a lot easier to interact when you don't have to worry about delays and such. So guys, I'll be right back.
The